Every morning Joe grabs his hat and his old blue jeans. Simba's by his side chasing early sunbeams. They ride through the park filming all they see, a man and his dog living wild and free. The average Joe's 76, it might sound plain, but his life's a story like a slow refrain. Simba wags his tail, splashing in the stream. Together they're stars on a virtual dream. Click and play, it's a brand new show. Man and his dog always stealing the glow. Training tricks under skies of blue. Simba and Joe making memories for you.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Average Joe 76. I do have my sidekick with me. I'll spin the camera around. That's right, Simba. I thought I'd bring him to the park today and walk him a little bit. We're off today. He's walking slow for some reason. The grass is high over here. But there's another reason why we came to the park. We're going to see the blackberries. You're going to see if them blackberries are right. Those wild blackberries. I don't know how many of you guys and gals out there have ever had wild blackberries. But growing up, we had to walk the fence rows, pick these things. We pick them by the gallons. And that's how Mama, she would sell them. And they would buy our school clothes. Over here, as a matter of fact, they would sell our school clothes, and she would sell the blackberries and take the money to buy shoes and school clothes and stuff like that. So let's spin this thing around and let's see if we got some over here. Simba, come here, buddy. Simba, come. Simba, come. This is a wild blackberry, my friends. This is what they look like. See those vines? You may see them around your place or on the side of the road. They're red. Right there they are. They're red until they get ripe. When they get ripe, they're black. See that? Look at that right there. Oh, yeah. You pick these things, they make good jams. They make good jelly. You make all kinds of things out of these blackberries. You got to watch though, because snakes love getting in here. Why, you ask? For that reason right there. See a little bird nest? See a little bird nest? They love getting in these things because they will eat the birds, the baby birds and stuff. So they're starting to get ripe. So that means me and Simba will have to bring us a bucket over here. See if I can ease in here. Get this one. See, that one's red. He's not ready. So we're going to come over here with us a bucket. Look how beautiful. Best tasting berry. A lot better than any of those you'll buy. Lord, yeah. These things are delicious. Sorry for my hand in the way, but, well, let's see. Where's the camera? There they are. Wow. They're delicious. I love eating these things. And there is a bunch of them here. So I gotta bring me a bowl, fight the snakes and everything else, and come over here and start picking me some. God, they're good. And they usually grow, like I said, you can find them growing in the fence rows and along the roads, the ditches and things. Oh, they're delicious. They make great jellies and jams and juices. They're wild. That's nature's way of feeding people, the birds and animals. Let's see here. See if what these look like. Look at here. Let me spin this camera around, see if you can see what I'm talking about. Look at that. That's a huge one. Ooh. That one's a little tart. Woo! Ooh, he's a little tart. But I love them. And this park over here, full of them. If you have a park around you that has woods and you can get out and walk around that park, look for those. Simba, leave it. Simba, leave it. Good boy. Good boy. Wow. Yesterday, my wife texted me. She said, your dog has tore the blinds down because the postal man, or woman, I'm not sure which, stopped by, and he does not like a UPS truck. He doesn't like the postal service people. Come. He doesn't like any of those people. For some reason, today UPS dropped by the house, and we were sitting in the yard drinking a cold one because I'm off today, and he went nuts. He did. He went nuts. I had to get on to him. He listened to me. He didn't have his e-collar on, but he listened to me, and I told him he had to leave it. He whined and cried because he didn't want to leave it. But he did. He did anyway. He's getting where his mind's a little bit better. We don't have our e-collar on today because it's just a quick walk around the park. Excuse me. I just want to take him out for a minute, and I want to check out these wild blackberries just to see how they're coming along. I know where there's a big old patch over next to the pond we walk. We're not over there today because there are people over there fishing. I don't know what they're going to catch because really there's nothing in that little pond. But hey, at least they're out doing something. I'm looking over here to see. Looks like something has eaten these over here. That's a shame. Not many of them on this side. For some reason, you would think that there would be, but there's not. Over next to the ball field. Maybe that's why there's not many. Maybe somebody else knows. They're coming over here and they're picking them, making pies and jellies out of them. That's a smart thing to do. Still got my eye open here. Trying to watch. Not only watching for snakes, because we're getting out in the wooded area. Watching for more blackberries. Simba's having to pee on every tree and branch around here. Come on, Simba. I also say thank you. We're at 116 subscribers. That's awesome. That's awesome. I greatly appreciate you. I sure do. You know, small channel like mine, I struggle to get subscribers and I struggle to get views and things like that, you know, not being a big channel and all. But I'm doing my best to get there. I'd love to do this for a living. I'm not gonna lie to you. This would be awesome, just making videos every day for a living. I've noticed these big YouTubers, they're always, I mean, it's like they're live all the time. They're making videos constantly, like all day long. That's what they're doing, putting out content, which you have to keep your views up. And views is what gets you your watch hours you need. 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. That's a lot. That's a lot to get monetized. Oh, he's over there with his hurt foot. He has to walk in that mud hole. And then I get in trouble, which I stay in trouble anyway. But I get in trouble when I get home because of this young man. But anyway, thank you. Those of you who have subscribed to the channel and taken time to watch my videos, I greatly do appreciate you. So get out, do some walking, look for those wild blackberries, and pick you some. Make you some pies and jams. They're delicious. And if you got time, and you have had wild blackberries before and you know what I'm talking about and you've eaten those, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Alright? Hit the thumbs up on this whole video. Subscribe if you haven't, of course, and share it with everybody. And we'll get this dog back around and get him to the house. And his mama hadn't been feeling good, so she's got a bad headache. She gets those migraines. Usually puts her in the bed. That's where she is, so I laid out some pork chops, put them in the old hot air fryer. I'd cook them on the grill, but she don't eat anything grilled. No matter if it's on a pellet smoker, charcoal, open flame, gas grill. This woman will not eat anything grilled. So I guess I'll cook them in the hot air fryer. Well, make something else. Something out of a box, I'm pretty sure. I'll find something, some potatoes or something. So, it's a gorgeous day here. After all the rain we've had past couple of days, and what I went through this morning, rained again. It's supposed to get really hot. Heat index readings next few days is going to be up there. Heat index reading 100. Woohoo! You can tell that July's coming around. Got July and August, two hottest months of the year. Then winter comes, which I can't stand. I'd rather for it to be like this any day than it be cold. But this morning I did go to Ace Hardware and a couple places to find some parts to try to get Mama's hot water heater hooked up Saturday. I'm praying it works for me, where she can have some hot water. I'm really praying it works. I'll say a prayer for us. Hopefully we can get that hot water heater going. It's going to be plenty for her, I believe. I've been looking at a lot of people on YouTube with these things, and a lot of people like them, so that's where we're at. All right, y'all stay safe out there on these streets. It's a troubled world that we're in. Until we meet again. Average Joe 76, his sidekick, old Simba boy. We'll talk to y'all later.